Alright, welcome back to the channel, family. For those of you who've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've never been here before, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on hottopixxtv/BrainFLoTv. Let's get right into the story. So, right now, in today's day and age, I would not encourage men to get married. Marriages don't last. As we can see, divorce is an option that is exercised frequently. As a matter of fact, I would not encourage any man to get married today. It's really not in your favor. She can get up tomorrow and just say, "Oh, I have a headache. I don't feel like being with you anymore because every time I'm around you, my migraine hurts on the left side. I'm filing for a divorce." And boops, there goes half of everything you've worked for so hard and earned. Even some of the stuff you had before you even met her. So marriage is an option that, like one wise man said, it is an institution for men who love being in institutions. Now, Mustard, DJ Mustard. For those of you who are not tuned into music, you must have heard Kendrick Lamar's "They Not Like Us" all summer long. They Not Like Us broke records, topped the charts, did numbers everywhere, streaming everywhere. They Not Like Us is just one of the many hot tracks, famous songs that DJ Mustard is a part of building the beat for. So he is a prominent individual in the music and entertainment industry. He is a A-lister. Mustard and his ex-wife, Chanel Theory, they have announced that they were getting divorced, and now they have reached their divorce settlement. Here are the details of the divorce settlement according to Vibe. It says that Mustard and his wife, Chanel Theory, they have finalized their divorce. And according to TMZ, Mustard is walking away with a number of assets, including his 2022 Maybach Benz, his 2018 Lamborghini Aventador, his 2019 Lamborghini Urus, his 2022 Cadillac Escalade, his 2022 Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and his 1960 Chevy Impala, and his 4 motorcycles, and more. He will also get to keep ownership of his Chatsworth mansion and multiple other properties in the greater Los Angeles area that he owns. It's nice to know that the brother is diversifying his portfolio into real estate, and he owns quite a few pieces of property, and he is not just out here buying cars and jewelry, things that depreciate in value. But imagine being in a divorce and they start looking at all your cool toys. This woman has no use for all these toys. All she's going to do is liquidate that asset and spend the money, right? Right. Well, DJ Mustard gets to keep all his toys. Now, they will share legal joint custody of their 3 young children. And Mustard will have to pay, get this, over $24,500 every 30 days. $24,500 every 30 days for child support. His ex-wife, Theory, she will receive a one-time settlement of $315,000 in spousal support, plus a lump sum payment of $275,000. I don't know what the hell that's for. You know, it's kind of crazy. You get a divorce, you decide to go your separate ways, and you're forking out money out the wazoo. They weren't married for that long. But let's get into the details though. So Mustard will remain and he will maintain the rights to his music catalog, which I'm absolutely sure was very important to him. His music catalog is so extensive, and like I said before, has so many hits in it. I can see him having like a $100 million music catalog, if not now, sometime in the future. So he will maintain ownership of his music catalog with all his rights, while Thierry, his ex-wife, will remain the sole owner of the pajama and loungewear company that she founded. It's called SleepoverOVA, OVA, as well as a Tesla Model X car that she drives. Well, she started and founded the company and grew it, of course, with funding from her famous husband. So, but it's hers, and he doesn't want to keep it. He wants her to continue to, do what she loves to do. Some men will be all butthurt and jealous, and they'll be like, my money started that, so I'm snatching the company too. It seems like they both said to each other, I don't want any of your stuff. I know you worked hard for your bikes and your cars and whatnot. Go ahead and have those. I don't want any of it. And he probably said the same thing. I know you worked hard for your business. I've seen how much you put into it. Go ahead and keep on growing your business. I wish you all the best. Plus, a lot of men need to know this. When you separate from your wife, mother of your child or children, it's in your best interest to help her to elevate in whatever way you can. Don't tear her down. Because if she is struggling and suffering, your children, especially if she has primary custody, your children or child who lives with her, they're going to be the ones feeling the brunt of her struggle. The more she is able to elevate and become something and watch her dreams fulfilled, is the lighter it will be on your children, because she'll be able to afford things for them without having to ask you for anything, right? She'll be able to match up. That's just a little FYI for the guys out there who are going through it or who have been through it. Now, the former couple, it says that they've been together since they were 19 years old. I'm guessing they're the same age. They've been together since they were 19 years old. And then they got engaged in 2018. And then they got a wedding done 2 years later in 2020. And then, after less than 2 years of marriage, Mustard files for divorce. Not Thierry, not his wife. And usually they say women file for, I believe it's like 70-80% of divorces. Women are the ones that file for divorce. Mustard, on the other hand, is the man that filed for divorce from his wife after 2 years, citing irreconcilable differences. That means we can't work nothing out. It's hit a wall. We're not getting beyond this wall. Nobody is happy. I think it's best for us to go our separate ways. Honestly, I think Mustard is experiencing a whole lot of success. And the money is pouring in now more than ever before. But so are the skeezers. So are the dick teasers. So are the females. And they're probably pretty and in abundance. I mean, he's been in the industry for a while, so I'm sure he's had access to them, right? But they're now here more than ever before. And he's probably thinking level up. And on the other hand, she's probably not who he thought she was going to be. Let's be honest. Some people are themselves, and you fall in love with them being themselves, and you would think, this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. And as soon as you put that ring on that finger, and as soon as you take those vows, something happens in people where they change completely. The woman who used to clean up the house and cook joyfully because she enjoyed cooking, enjoyed experimenting with different recipes and serving you joyfully. Suddenly, she wants to sit on the couch on her phone all day. And you working your ass off, you paying all the bills, you told her you don't have to worry about all that. And then when you get home to a dirty house, no food cooked and all that. Now you got to argue with somebody, and now you got to hear, well, I'm tired of doing that. Why don't you hire a maid? I'm not a maid. And it gets worse. I'm just throwing one scenario out there. You understand? So, with that said, some people are one way, and then you marry them, and they turn into somebody completely different. And that could be a call for divorce, especially if you've spoken to your partner about it over and over and over again. This is not who I married. I can't work with this. I don't want this. What's the problem? Let's fix it. Let's get back to us, and let's get back to being how we were before. And your partner is like checked out on you, and they don't want anything to do with anything. They just doing them. Then, hey, man, there goes the option for divorce. It's time to do you, right? Disrespect comes in all different types of forms, by the way. And a lot of the times, yes or no does not have to be said in yes or no. Are you going to work with me? Are you my life partner? It doesn't have to be yes, I am, or no, I'm not. That is shown actually through actions. The things your partner does on a day-to-day basis will tell you if this is somebody that matches your energy, if this is somebody that is nurturing, caring, loving, there for you and wants the best for you, and is a supportive partner and makes a good life partner. And or the things they do can show you, get the fuck away from this person as quickly as possible, because this person will lead you to destruction, and you won't have you left by the time you figure out it's time to leave this person. You know what I mean? So we don't know what happened behind the scenes, why Mustard ended up filing for a divorce, but it says that he was the one that initiated the divorce, and he said it was due to irreconcilable differences. Well, goddamn, y'all were friends since you were teenagers. You were together as a couple since you were teenagers. But you know what? People grow and people change. And this is one of the reasons why I tell a lot of people, man, don't go rushing into no marriage. Because especially if you're young, your 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old self is not the same person you are going to be at 30 years old. Trust me. And what you think you're in love with now might just be I don't know, I think I could do better later on. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to stick around, feel it out, see if it lasts, invest in it a little by little, build it, and then, you know, you can always walk away. But if you marry, that's a whole nother story. So during all their battle regarding child support and custody, Thierry, she accused Mustard of trying to demolish her name. The world has watched you uplift me as a mother and a wife, and now because you decided to leave and try to replace me and it didn't work, you want to demolish my name. This is what she wrote on a thread. It's disgusting. The nerve, she said, the nerve to have me fighting for custody because you are so bitter and you just don't want to pay child support. I sat in the house for years watching them kids while you toured the world. Damn. So I guess she feels like a woman left at home alone while he went out and experienced joy and happiness all across the world, touring, you know, doing shows and being a part of with big superstars like Kendrick Lamar and other people. I'm locked in the house with these kids all these years, right? She said, I'm not the one that decided to leave. So it sounds like she didn't even want to leave him. I'm not the one that decided to. Boy, you know what? Mustard, I don't know what's going on behind your house doors, but bro, I'm going to tell you like this. It's hard to find a good woman out here. Yeah, you can find a pretty woman anywhere. You can find a freaky woman anywhere. There's a lot of vaginas out here. But to find a good one who is supportive of you, who is nurturing to you, nurturing to your children, who even sacrifices for you so that you can be all the king that you were meant to be, that's going to be hard for you to find, bro. That's going to be super hard for you to find. She's saying the nerve of you. Apparently, she said Mustard once custody of the children, because if he has custody, he doesn't have to pay her any child support. And she's like, you over here having me fight for custody just because you are so bitter and you don't want to pay child support. Well, that comes to an end. And I sat in the house for years watching them kids while you toured the world. She later stated that I would never associate myself with a low vibrational soul like you ever again. Damn. He is the producer of Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Not Like Us earlier this year hit billboards, went all the way up to the top. You know, he said, I have no hate in my heart towards anyone. He welcomed a daughter with his girlfriend, Britney Stoudt, this summer. All while finalizing his divorce, he's welcoming a new baby. Now, if you look at Britney, she looks like a younger version of his wife. She looks like what his wife would probably look like before she had kids. Now, you know, a lot of women have kids and they not able to snap back. Or a lot of women have kids and then you get older and you obviously don't look. Even if they snap back, they still look like a mommy. You know what I mean? His wife, Tahiri, she looks like a mommy, a mother of a couple of kids. But his new girl, she looks like this is my first child kind of thing. Let's see how it goes down the road. Let's see if he gets bored of her too. Let's see if he marries her and then files for divorce from her, or maybe he's going to be wiser and say, you know what, marriage is not for me. We can handle this without marriage. I mean, as a mover and shaker of this world, he has a lot to lose. So out the door, that's a whole lot of money. $24,500 per month child support. $315,000 upfront one-time lump sum payment spousal support, and then a lump sum payment of $275,000 more for God knows what. Hey man, at this point, after going through all the details, I must say I think she deserves it. I think she deserves every penny of it, and I know she's going to do something good with that money. You know, $300,000 up front in one lump sum, that's a start in life. And if you're smart, you can turn that into millions of dollars. Plus, she gets another $275,000 in a lump sum. You could definitely turn that into millions of dollars. And she's not going to be short on cash because that $24,500 is coming in every 30 days. I wish them all the best. And I'm telling the brothers out there again, just be careful and don't go running into marriage. Really get to know who it is you're marrying. I thought in the beginning of this video that she was the one that initiated a divorce because I never went through the details of the story completely. But now I see what it is and who did what. I think she deserves every bit of what she is getting and probably even more. But they'll part ways now. And she'll get to her money and she'll get back to her life. Sad situation, man. I hate seeing divorces. I hate seeing divorces because the only person who actually suffers in a divorce is really the children. And I don't care what any adult has to say. Oh, I was heartbroken over my divorce. No, the fuck you were not. You were heartbroken temporarily. And then you were taking some new dick. Or you were heartbroken temporarily as a man. And then you were riding some new female. Right? You were getting over it by getting under or over somebody else. So get over that. The children, though, they don't have that release, that outlet, that maturity to understand all the intricacies of what just took place. All they know is my mama and my daddy are separated. They're not together anymore. And now I got to see them with different people moving on with their life. And I'm expected to just hold it together and act like nothing happened. That's fucked up. I hate divorces. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Tell me how you feel in the comment section, and I'll try to answer as many comments as possible. It's hottopixxtv/BrainFLoTv. You already know, if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.